Mm-hmm. If you just joined us, we're on Facebook Live. .com/ZeldaSpeaks Monday Morning Mindfulness. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Yes, ma'am. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right. Oh, and, and thank you, Minister Cynthia Williams. I apologize for calling you Mama Joy earlier. You both sound similar, so I ain't have my hearing aid on this morning. But that's powerful, Minister Cynthia. That is powerful information. Prior to 1863. Oh, this is Mama Joy. Okay, okay. So I was right the first time. This is Mama Joy. Okay. Thank you for clearing that up, Mama Joy. And you are such a vibrant bundle of energy and enthusiasm and spirit. I just love your spirit and the history that you bring to our nation, just like you just did prior to 1863. We weren't celebrating Christmas. We were the joy. We were the excitement. We were the abundance of everything. And we still are, because our culture shows us that everything we do, everybody copies it. So you are right on target. And if you just joined in this morning, you are listening to the Female Solution Forum this morning. We're talking about why we celebrate Christmas. And on the line with me this morning are Minister Mama Joy, Sister Naima Latif, Executive Director of the Female Solution, and Sister Maika. I haven't heard your voice this morning. You are on the line with us, aren't you, Maika? What? Grand Rising. Wonderful. Thank you so much for joining us, Minister Cynthia Williams. Loud and clear. We hear you loud and clear. Yes, we can. Loud and clear. Yes, we can. We hear you. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am. Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am. Amen. Thank you so very much for coming on sharing that information, Minister Cynthia Williams. And if you just joined us, you're listening to Monday Morning Mindfulness on blogtalkradio.com, the female solution, higher learning with ZeldaSpeaks and her sisters of the microphone, Minister Cynthia Williams. Let's talk about it with Maika and Mama Joy and Naima Latif. And it's 8 a.m. If you're headed out the door, take your phone with you because it's about to get juicy up in here. We're going to take a message break and we'll be right back. So you can hear the commercial. Can you hear it? Okay, let me get the next one up. Where's my sheet? I got it up loud. I don't know why I can't hear, but just hold on a second. 2020. Couple of more breaks for you, then we'll be right back. And thank you for watching us here on our YouTube channel. We're live also on Facebook.com/ZeldaSpeaks Monday Morning Mindfulness. And I'm joined by my sisters of the microphone, Executive Director Naima Latif, Mama Joy, Minister Cynthia Williams, and Thursday's host Micah. Let's talk about it. But if you go to Facebook.com/ZeldaSpeaks, you can hear, because I don't know if you can hear from this or not, because the audio is so low, so forgive me. Okay, we're on a commercial break here, so just bear with me. Fiona and Meg's feel. Be right with you. On a commercial break.
I'm Dr. William Wilson. A previous mayor destroyed great assets in his fellow overnight, forcing corporate and private aircraft to land elsewhere. Jobs and revenue was lost, and convenient access to the business in the downtown area is closed. As mayor, I fully intend to reopen Bagsfield. Paid for by Willie Wilson for mayor.
Are you ready to take charge of your health?
Just hold on. We're in a commercial break. We'll be back after one more commercial.
And I'll be joining the Female Solution family every Friday morning to your journey to abundant health.
Just hold on. I'll be right back.
The stress, which most health professionals agree is a major contributor to disease. Every Friday, I'll be sharing the knowledge I've gained from over 20 years in the holistic health field.
Almost there. If you missed meditation this morning, go to Zelda Speaks Mindfulness. There's on YouTube. Zelda Speaks Mindfulness. There is a quick meditation. Oh, there's some techniques there as well.
We have an opportunity to transform the whole global society in the next 50 years. 50 years from now, the earth will be populated by a new generation of adults, many of whom are yet unborn. Our mission is to nurture and childhood with love, guidance, and protection, and to raise them in healthy, happy families. If we impart values of compassion, generosity, and respect for fellow
Okay, less than 30 seconds, and we'll be coming back live.
they will create a world where people can live together in peace. This is our goal. Get your copy of the book, The Female Solution. Go to www.naimalatif.com. That's www.naimalatif.com.
And thank you for joining us back here on the Female Solution. Monday Morning Mindfulness, Higher Learning with Zelda Speaks, your Monday morning stress reliever. Because there's a whole lot of folks headed out this morning into the madness of shopping and purchasing things that they cannot afford. But because we have been programmed by major market media to tell us that we need to run to the store and spend money that we don't have and get in debt, the Minister Cynthia Williams, what did you say? The executive psychologists for the major corporations tell us we got to spend the money. I'm joined this morning by Minister Cynthia Williams, my sister Maika, and Naima Latif, Executive Director of the Female Solution. And we're all live this morning. Your microphones are open. Feel free to chime in whenever you feel the need, because this is a day that we have been programmed to do this since before we were even born. As Minister Cynthia said earlier, prior to 1863, we were not even allowed to celebrate Christmas because we were still in slave mode. And quiet as it's kept, we still in slave mode because we're slave to the credit system. Can I get an amen from my sisters this morning? Right back. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am. Absolutely. Absolutely. Positively. Mm-hmm. Amen. Mm, mm. We thank you, Mama Joy. Ah, I love it. Mm. Mm. Yes, ma'am. Amen. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes, ma'am. Imagination. You know, you are absolutely right. We did not know that we were poor. And one of the things that I love, you know, poor is a state of mind. Poor is a consciousness, because growing up in the projects, 3651 South Federal in Chicago, which is now Park Place, everyone was equal. Some mothers were on public aid, some mothers were working, but we were all in the same boat. We did not have a lot. My mom had 7 children. She worked as a nurse and as a barber. So she was never home, but she was always taking care of the children. And I am the baby girl, so I had other brothers and sisters that take care of me. And the funny thing that we didn't know we were poor, because we always had food. We always had clothes. We didn't have the popular clothes that everybody else had, because I remember taking my penny loafers and sewing them up with that black thick thread. You know, it was just a way of life. That's everybody. Nobody had money, so nobody knew. We didn't know what we was poor. And the funny thing about it, that's one of the things that, if you didn't get a chance to go to see Michael Collier this weekend at the DuSable Museum, he is on a tour. Naima, help me get the name of this tour right. My Mama Don't Take No Mess, or something like that. He was at the DuSable Museum, and if you go back and look at my Facebook from Saturday night at the DuSable Museum, I did a 5-part series. This boy is hilarious. Excuse me, this man is hilarious. Michael Collier's mama. And I got a t-shirt that says, don't get me stuck. My mama didn't play that. I'll get the t-shirt at the commercial break. But I want to show you the book. If you're looking online, he has a book called A Funny Thing Happened on the Way to the White House. I knocked on the door and a brother answered. It's hilarious. You got to read it. And that's Michael Collier right there on the back if you're watching on Facebook. And if you're watching on YouTube, I got a YouTube channel open, Naima. I don't know if folks can hear me, but hey, I got it open. But anyway, Michael Collier, he was at the DuSable Museum. But I said all that to say this. We were poor. Poor was a state of consciousness. Nobody had anything. So we didn't know we were poor, because everybody was equal. We all had a little bit of this and a little bit of that. We all went to school. We all dressed to go to school. We all had a meal. We didn't lock our doors. There wasn't no such thing as a latchkey kid. Yes, we made clothes. Yes, we did. We did all of that. Okay, you didn't know. You were born in slave quarters? Is this Mama Joy or Minister Cynthia? Mm. Yes, ma'am. Say that. You are absolutely right, Naima. I am watching a Hulu channel, what's it called? A series. and I thought I accidentally I thought I accidentally came upon this channel, but everything's in divine order. So I'm not beating up myself about looking at this on TV. You talk about richness. I am watching a series called the Lord have mercy, help me here. The Devious Maids, and it shows these Hispanic maids who all work for these extremely wealthy people who live in Beverly Hills. And every last one of them, they are extremely wealthy and extremely depressed or sad, dysfunctional. They are doing the most outrageous, outlandish things. They have all this money, all this wealth, and none of them are happy. Not a one. One needs a kidney. One, her husband is doing pornography. Another one is killing people. It's just, they got all this money, all this wealth, and they are so depressed and so sad. It's pathetic. And it shows us that if you have a ton of money, that does not make you a happy person. It's 8:23. You're listening to Monday Morning Mindfulness with my co-host, Mama Joy, Minister Cynthia, my sister Maika, and Executive Director Naima Latif. If you're listening online, FacebookLive.com, as well as we are a YouTube channel, and I do believe it is the Higher Learning Network TV show channel. So tune in, and if you'd like to call in and give your comments or suggestions, we're at 515-05-9325. Press 1 to speak. If the lines are busy, please call back and please share. We are talking about breaking the Christmas habit, how and why we should. And I am joined by my co-host, my sisters of the microphone. And this is so enlightening. I am so glad my two older sisters, my two wiser sisters, who one was born in slave quarters, bringing it to the forefront to let us know how we are being programmed. This is a mass marketing effort. It has worked since the 1800s, and it is still working in the 2000s in the new millennium. So before you rush out and buy anything today, you need to think twice. Already, don't feel bad about yourself. Don't beat up on yourself. The world will do that for you. But keep in mind that you now have an enlightened consciousness where next year, next Christmas, you don't have to go into debt because you know better. And when you know better, you do better. Am I right, my sisters? Yes, the day after Black Friday. How insane is that? Right. Right. Mm-hmm. Hello, somebody. That's what Kwanzaa. Yes, ma'am, Kwanzaa. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes. 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 You had the power and still have the power. Yes, ma'am. And thank you so much for sharing that information this morning. If you just tuned in, you are listening to the Female Solution. Higher Learning with Zelda Speaks Monday Morning Mindfulness. And I am joined by my sisters of the microphone, Minister Cynthia Williams, Executive Director Naima Latif, Mama Joy, and Sister Maika. I haven't heard from Maika this morning. I don't know if she's on the line or not, but hopefully when we come back, she will be with us as we go into our final break of the day. I invite you to stay with us. We have more information and I got a giveaway for you today. So you stay close and we will be right back with ya. We're in a commercial break, y'all. We'll be right back, so you just hold on. Oh, Warren Hatch, Still Bill, Richard Calloway, Liddell Rick, Joy Compton, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Just hold on. Got to do these commercials here. Thank you for joining us. Would love to hear your comments this morning. Final half hour. Get those questions in. QUE questions, comments in. Thank you for joining us this morning on Blog Talk Radio, The Female Solution. Higher Learning with ZeldaSpeaks. Let me find my next promo. Don't you go anywhere. Be right back. Okay, that would be... Okay, I got two more. So just hold on. Be right back. Can you hear Willie Wilson's commercial playing? Dr. Willie Wilson talking about gas taxes. Headphones on, so I know you can't hear that, but doing Naima Latif's promo right now. She'll be on Wednesday morning, but she's on now, so stay close. And the last one is Soul Purpose Healings. Would love to hear your comments this morning. And please share this link with those who may be interested, who can benefit from the truth about Christmas while we all in debt. Executive psychologists have been programming us for years. And now we know why, because they're making money off of us. Because we're little pawns. And I mean that in a good way. But it is what it is. And all right, get ready with those questions, y'all. I know y'all got some questions. blogtalkradio.com, The Female Solution. Soul Purpose Healing. That's Sister Maiko on right now. If you didn't hear the show last night, Soul Purpose Healing. blogtalk.com, The Female Solution. Soul Purpose Healing. Awesome, sister. Awesome information. Grand Rising. And thank you for joining us and staying with us this morning here on The Female Solution, Higher Learning with ZeldaSpeaks, your Monday morning mindfulness. Starting your week off with the mindfulness stress relief session. If you missed the meditation this morning, you missed a good one, but it's not too late. You can always go back and listen to the archive show, this one or any of the others, in which we take you through a 5-minute morning meditation to help you during the course of your day, because someone who somewhere is going to piss you off, for lack of a better word, who is going to get up under your skin and make you say or do something. And nobody can make you or say anything. I love what I am joined by my sisters of the microphone, Naima Latif, Executive Director of the Female Solution. Thank you for joining us. If you want to call in and comment, 505-9325. I am hearing some feedback on somebody's line. I don't know if that's Maika. So Maika, can you speak first so I can see if that's you? And also tell me, what was the phrase that Sister Asada used at the Soulful Chicago book fair when she said, increase your skills, not your hand, or something when you go to hit a child? Now I hear feedback on my microphone. Are you there, Naima? Okay, well, my sisters of the microphone, when Naima comes back. Oh, there she is. Okay. What did Sister Asada say? Something about beating kids, and you don't need to beat the kids. You need to improve your skills, not your something. What was that phrase she used? Yeah, raise your skills, not your hands. So this morning, go ahead. Mm-hmm. 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 How many have grew up with getting our booty spanked or smacked upside the head in the grocery store, in the laundromat, anywhere in public and at home? Because that's how we were raised. Because that's what the master did to our grandparents. And we have continued that tradition, so to speak, just as we are continuing the tradition of shopping till you drop with a credit card up to the limit because it's Christmas Day, as Ian Levanzant would say, until today. Because as of today, those who are listening are awakened. They are conscious. They know that we have been programmed since birth. Good morning, Stacy Myers, Troy Tyler, and Theo Band 3. Thank you all for joining us here on Blog Talk Radio, The Female Solution. I am joined by my guest host this morning, my sisters of the microphone, Executive Director Naima Latif and Minister Cynthia Williams, who are on the line. It's 8:44 on your Monday morning mindfulness moment. If you are headed out the door, you know, chances are if you just left, it's going to be a little bit crowded on the expressway. So do keep in mind as I bring you an update on the traffic. It's sponsored by Karen Kelly of itex.com. Stop paying cash for your business and personal needs. Instead, use barter dollars instead. There is a $100 new sign up bonus. That's $100 iTex barter dollars when you sign up for itex.com, and the promo code to use is Zelda. As we take a look at the inbound Kennedy, it's 34 minutes, 33 minutes on the outbound. On the Edens inbound, it's 34 minutes, 37 minutes on the outbound. As we take a look at the Stevenson, 37 minutes in and 33 minutes outbound. On the Eisenhower, moving rather slowly this morning, 48 minutes inbound and 39 minutes on the outbound. As we take a look at the Dan Ryan inbound, 29 minutes, 22 minutes on the reverse. And the Bishop Ford, 23 minutes inbound. Outbound, it's 27. Lakeshore Drive moving sleek this morning, 23 minutes inbound and 21 minutes on the outbound. And if you're on the CTA, you're on your own because I don't have that information for you. But you know CTA is always slow. It's seldom on time. But hey, get you there. Don't know what time you'll get there, but it'll get you there. And you can track it on the CTA tracker system so you can find out what time your bus or train is there. But I am so grateful to be sitting somewhere warm this morning where I don't have to deal with public transportation. And I keep in prayer those who are traveling this morning locally or abroad, because there is so much chaos and confusion. You have to have your travel angels with you. Dr. Maya Angelou says, before you face the day, face God. That is the spirit that is within you that will guide you, comfort you, and keep you in all of your travels, because this world is set up to make you fail and to keep you in harm's way. That's why you have to be very mindful of that which you allow to go into your head, into your consciousness, because we are being programmed with the news. My husband gets up every morning and turns on the news, and I understand that because he works outside, so he needs to know what the weather is. But all you hear is destruction and mayhem, and I do not want that to be the first thing that I hear the beginning of the day. I need to program myself first with some goodness to filter out all that other stuff. Now, I'm not in denial. Let the record show I'm not in denial that these things exist. This is the world that we live in. But I want to provide myself a layer of consciousness that shields me, that protects me from that which is not of the best interest for me. And I hope that's something that you'll begin to do too. And I know that you're beginning to do it because you've tuned in here on The Female Solution. To get those last questions or comments in, 515-605-9325. Press 1 to speak so that we'll know that you want to speak. And the microphones are still open of my sisters, Minister Cynthia Williams, Naima Latif. And if you would like to add to the conversation about why we're still celebrating Christmas, feel free to do so. My sisters, feel free to speak on how we continue to be programmed for celebrating this Christmas holiday. Allowed to be a part of the Christmas spirit holiday until after 1863, I think it was, you said, my sister. Mm-hmm. Okay. And it's a process. It doesn't happen overnight. We've had years of success and years of so-called failure, just misdirections. You know, you got to go that way in order to get to the right way. So we are, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am. Oh, thank you. Amen. And thank you for showing up this morning on the Female Solution to share your knowledge and wisdom. Any of our clothing thoughts from our other sisters? Mm, the gift of it. Oh, sweet. Yes. Hello. Right. Right. Yes. All righty. I love that. The gift of time. Thank you so very much. I greatly appreciate that because it reminds me of a time when I was a kid. My mom used to send me to this old lady's house. I didn't know her from Adam. And she'd always make me clean up our house and just sit there and listen to whatever she had to say. So I didn't know, but I was celebrating the gift of time. And that's one thing that we can definitely do. Did everyone get their closing thoughts in? Well, now it's time to get my closing thoughts in, and thank you for the gift of your time this morning. And as you said earlier, that we have to be quiet, become quiet. And last week, after last Monday's show, I was sitting and I asked the creator, because I always want to do things my way, but I'm learning to do things the creator's way at this point in my life. And I said, I want to do something special to help people learn how to not only to meditate, but to get quiet and learn how to do what is best for them. And I wanted to create a workshop that teaches people not to worry and some tools and techniques that could help them in a time of crisis. And the Spirit gave me the self-worth. How awesome is that? So I went and I registered that domain, selfworthroom.com. Now it is not ready yet. I just had to get the domain name ready, and I'm working on it. So be patient with me. So next week, the final show of the year, I will have that domain up and running for you, so you can go there and check it out and tell other people. Because when you go to it right now, it says "Hello World," but I got it up and I got the name secured. That's what's most important. And I want you to send me whatever it is that your challenge is, so that I can address it in a way that it will help you to overcome the obstacles in your life. Whatever it is you worry about, your children, finances, school, education, your job, whatever it is, tell me what those issues are. Email me at ZeldaSpeaks.com. That's ZELDA, Zelda@ZeldaSpeaks.com. And you can always reach me 312-409-6619. It's 312-409-6619. And I will have that information for you as you send that information, as you share that information with me. I'm looking here. I need to know that you are serious about whatever it is that you're going through, so that you can do better and use things like the mindfulness meditation sessions that I offer you. But I want to be able to give you some in-depth tips and tools and techniques to strategize to help you overcome those mental voices in your head that keep you crazy. You're worrying about your kids, you're worrying about money, whatever it is that you're worried about, education, your job, and some things that can help you maneuver your way through that when you're having those challenges, so you don't run yourself crazy and you're always depressed, running around here drinking, smoking, eating, gambling, whatever, so we can circumvent that. So I want to thank you for spending your Monday morning mindfulness session with me. I'll join you here tomorrow. Next Monday, which will be the last Monday of the year, and you will be the guest of honor. That's you, and you who are listening on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, and who are listening on the telephone. We thank you, we appreciate you, and we ask that you join in tomorrow morning to hear Mama Joy, Global Ambassador, from 7 until 9 a.m. and my sister Naima Latif on Wednesday with Brother Habib. And on Thursday, let's talk about it with Maika. And on Friday, health and wellness with Viata. Until then, stay on purpose, stay empowered, and stay tuned to your next morning mindfulness session with Zelda Speaks. Make it a great day, and thanks for listening. May the Spirit of God be with you. And thank you. And my microphone is off from Blog Talk Radio. And the show is now over with, and I'm getting all kind of texts. The self-worth room.
And get someone an expert. And we worked good. This generation, after my father, we had good jobs.
Oh, okay. So I apologize if you could not hear this morning on what was being said on Facebook.com ZeldaSpeaks, because this was my first time doing a Facebook Live. I'm sorry, a YouTube Live. And if you didn't get a chance to hear it, simply go back to blogtalkradio.com, the female solution blogtalkradio.com /the female solution. And you'll get a chance to hear the whole show. And please share it with someone so that we can make a difference in someone's lives. And hopefully they'll understand why they do what they do and why they keep shopping for Christmas when they really can't afford it. And even if they can't afford it, is that really the spirit of this pagan holiday? Anyway, thanks for watching and make it a great day. Stay on purpose, stay empowered. Stay tuned to your next mindfulness moment with ZeldaSpeaks, the mindfulness stress relief expert. Make it a great day.